Happy morning. Glenda and I are not meeting for breakfast this morning because she actually works for the Gem and Mineral show. I still have not been to the Gem and Mineral show, even though Tucson is so famous for it. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand shopping and going to get items, but I don't understand where you're supposed to park, where you're supposed to go. To me, it's just really chaotic. So I don't go to it, but Glenda works at one of the vendor spots. And so it's very cool for her because since she makes sterling silver, she gets really good deals right away. But that means that we don't have breakfast together, which sucks. I seem to have this nagging cough that just doesn't want to go away. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just out and about getting some groceries, getting some things taken care of. I got a letter from Baxter, and I don't understand what's happening with it. Something like they are not going to be providing the same stuff. I don't know. The days have been pretty good though. I actually ended up draining another 27 bag. So you know how you put in 2,000 and you have to get extra off. I don't know how that happened, but that's what I had to pull off. And the last day or two I felt really puffy. Sometimes that happens on dialysis. Like there's days like today that I feel really good, energetic. I feel like I have dialysis in, but it's not bothersome. And then sometimes there are days where it's so heavy that you feel like you are 9 months pregnant. And anyways, a day or two went by and I really felt like that. And then finally yesterday on my drain, I ended up draining like 2735, which is an incredible amount. I'm a little bit like, that's weird because that's a lot for me to pull off. Although I'm very glad that I did pull that off. I don't want to carry that around with me. But I also don't want to stretch my peritoneum to the point where it's holding that much stuff. So I don't know. It doesn't happen very often, so I think I'll just let it be what it is and not be too concerned with it. But yeah, how very cool that I was able to get all that off, and now I don't feel so puffy. Sometimes I think that people want to ask me like if I'm pregnant, and that's something that is a natural occurrence that happens when you are on PD dialysis because you can look pregnant. And I've actually never had anybody come up to me and ask me if I was pregnant. But when I look at my reflection, a lot of times I look like I might be pregnant. I think that people nowadays are pretty nice and they don't ask. Maybe they question it in their heads, but they don't ask. And that's really cool. But I have had friends who have had people ask them that, and they're on dialysis. So it is something that does happen, and I don't think it's like to be mean. At least let's hope not. Let's hope a little bit more in humanity that that's not the case, that they're just idiotics who just don't know, or could be truly happy for you. We don't know why they would ask that. Typically it's an older person who's asking that, and so they could be excited, like, wow, you're gonna have a baby, and there's a grandparent kind of feel to that, whatever. But again, I've not had that experience where somebody mistook me for being pregnant, but I guess when that happens, you just have to let it roll off your shoulders. And I'm not shy about being on dialysis myself. more than willing. I probably overshare the fact that I'm on dialysis, and sometimes I have to. You know, like when I put in my order at Fry's and I don't go pick it up in the scheduled time, they now know, like, don't call her, she'll show up. And once in a while, I end up showing up the next day because I am way too tired, exhausted, or sick or something that I can't muster going out. Usually not in the winter months. Even if it's super cold, I'll still manage to go out. It's when I'm, hold on. It's when it's super hot out and I've missed my window for some reason that I'm like, nope, forget it. I have to wait until the morning, the coolness of the morning, to get my groceries. Sometimes that happens, and but Fry's is totally cool with it now. I do know when somebody new has been hired, though, because they will definitely still call me, and I'm like, oh, I'm on dialysis. Sometimes I just don't make it in on time, but I do make it in. So I also realize that I can check in at home and have Donnie pick it up on the way home, which is super great. I didn't know that could happen, because I figured if I put in the order and if there's any question, then I would need to answer that, right? But apparently I can just put it in and then they'll ask him the name and he'll say my name and then he can pick it up on the way home, which is really helpful. And I'm glad I figured that out. So, you know, I feel like anytime that I have an opportunity to share with somebody that, yeah, I'm on dialysis, this is why I'm behaving the way I am, or this is why I'm so tired, or people will ask me like, you know, how are you today? And I'll say, oh, you know, sometimes I'm super tired. Or they'll want me to dance and I'll say, oh no, I'm so tired. And they'll say, you know, like, oh really? And I'll say, yeah, I'm on dialysis. I don't know if you know that, but, and then we start conversation about that, which to me is a door open so that I can help people understand that I'm still living life fully. I still have a happy life. I still have lots of energy to do things. I'm still enjoying life. My life isn't over because I'm on dialysis or have kidney disease. How I manage it. You know, I probably give a lot more information about stuff than what they really even want to know. But that is who I am, and I just, if I can reach one person by giving a little bit of hope, then my job's done, you know. So all right, anyhow, if somebody has ever said to you that you look pregnant while you're on dialysis, just let it roll off your back, because you're a warrior. So I gotta grab Charlie. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Well, good morning. I am here repotting my plants. I had this whole table covered, and now they are happily living over here. I'm hoping to get some good roots. A friend of mine gave me these, and I've had this one before, that style, and they always died on me. So I'm hoping that they will be okay. I guess we'll see. I just have no idea. And without having like direct sun, I don't know how this will go. But back over here, I have only this pot left. There's more in storage, but I just do not have time to go do that. So I'm going to see if nature will just take its course and create a plant here. I'm going to put a little bit more soil in and put this, get it a little bit wet, put it outside, see what happens. And this pot is not deep at all. Kind of looks large right here, but it's really not. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work out, and I'm certain nature will take its course, because I don't think that we actually have to do much to help nature just do what it knows to do. So good luck to me. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.